Alright, this video is on a Cub Cadet 1535. They only made this 1 year. And it's on the drive shaft to replace the throwout bearing or clutch, whatever issues you're having. This one has the creeper. It has the creeper in it, high and low range. It's got a little CV joint right here. Now, to get this out, there's 6 bolts underneath this frame. The motor is bolted to a plate. The plate is bolted to the frame. If you remove the 6 bolts, you can slide the motor after you unhook your throttle, choke, your oil filter thing, a couple wires, nothing serious. And then once you get everything, you put it back together. But now I want to show you something on this throwout bearing drive shaft, which this can be done on earlier models also. Alright, here's the drive shaft linkage. This is where that CV joint thing hooks on here and then bolts on. Simple. Just once you put the balls back in, you just go like that, put it back together, blah blah blah. But this is the most important part. I've watched a lot of videos and everybody's using all these fancy pullers and presses, and a lot of people don't have that stuff, so we have to work simple. Okay, before you knock out these roll pins, there's roll pins in here that hold these. There's roll pins in here that holds all this stuff together. Before you knock any of them out, stick your drive shaft in a vise and put enough tension on the spring close to the throwout bearing. I don't know, leave a ½ an inch or so you have some room there to work. As you can see what I did here, I didn't squish it. It's just tight enough to hold the spring in the same position it was when I took it apart. So now, here's my new throwout bearing, brand new. Now watch what happens when you slide it on after you've held this the way I've told you to do it. Slide this on. Oh, look, there's the hole for the pin. Alright, here's our pressure plate. Slide the pressure plate on. Look at that, lines right up. Don't need no fancy tools. Drive that pin back in, and if you're ready to go, you can put your clutch back on, and then the outside one. I can't do that because I only have one hand. But what I'm getting at, you don't need all that crap. But that's for the throwout bearing. You can see what I did. Just tighten that up in the vise. It holds that spring in the position it was before you took it apart. Leave it in there the whole time. Clean this with emery cloth. Make sure everything's gonna be moving free, and then you can throw it back together. But remember that motor, 6 bolts underneath it, and then the motor slides ahead on the 1535s The hydrostatic ones, I never had one of them, so I don't know. Alright, thanks for watching.